welcome to another game in which I'm going to be playing Malphite in the jungle versus a Trundle jungle. We have Shen top versus Kale. We have Fizz in the middle versus a Ahri. We have Draven Lulu versus an Ezreal Nami. So, let's jump in and see what happens. Now, I wanted to try Malphite out because even now, he's classed as being OP. But I wanted to see just the impact that the new jungle had over him as a character, because I thought he'd be pretty strong. And I wanted to see how good tank junglers actually were, because I haven't actually played a huge amount of them. So got my double buffs. Bot lane got first blood. Pretty good start for the game for our team. So basic jungle, and then I'm here. I'm gonna do a gank on Ahri. So I come in, I Q her, Fizz and flashes and gets killed, and then I have a little engagement with Trundle to try and get him off me, and then he continues chasing me, and then I flash her late and I die. Yeah, thanks Fizz. Fizz got me killed there pretty much, because all I wanted really was the flash off the Ahri. I didn't want to go for anything else, but he went in to try and get the kill. He failed. I couldn't follow up properly, and I ended up dying because I was having to stay there to try and support him, and then I tried to go in afterwards a bit late, partly my own fault. I was scared, so he mucked up his own lane a little bit, and he mucked my jungle up a tiny bit, but hopefully we can come back. So basic jungle, I'm going to take my second blue, 1 because Fizz is down bottom, 2 because I want to try and regain the levels and XP and money that I lost due to dying to Trundle. So I just go here and I farm a little bit. I go off afterwards and I just kill the wolves. And then I go back. So, at this point I have my Spirit Stone and I have my boots. Now, I'm going to go for Spirit of the Ancient Golem because it's particularly strong. We take Dragon, and then I basically just wander off. I'm just not getting any ganks off because there just doesn't seem to be anything worth ganking, because me ganking top just doesn't feel worth it because of Shen. It could work, but I just don't think it's worth it because 2 tanks never seems to work. So I go here, we kill Ahri, and then I wander off back to the jungle. Kill the golems, because golems are actually really worth killing now, but for the first clear, usually, if you AoE base, like say Malphite, probably best to leave them. So I wander around here to see about getting a gank off or just supporting Fizz. Nothing happens. Bot lane's about to get ganked by Trundle, so I'm like, fine, okay, no point following him, so I might as well steal his Wraiths, gain some XP. And then I wander off here, kill my Wraiths, and then wander down, just in case I'm needed. Nope, not needed, so I just go steal some farm off Fizz, because he's not there. I then go kill my wolves, and I'm getting ready just in case Shen needs my help, and then I just give blue over to the Fizz. And then wander off, farm the jungle some more, and then gank again. Boom! I used my ult when I probably didn't need to, but it got me an assist, which I feel is worth it from my side of things. Might need the ult later on, or relatively soon, but at that point in time it felt like it was worth it because I needed the assist. So, I've got my Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which gives me tenacity, which means I can be more flexible on boots. I'm not forced to go Merc Treads. We have a little engagement here, nearly kill a few, and then nothing much else happens. So, the advantage of Spirit of Ancient Golem, it gives tenacity, which means you don't get forced into building the Merc Treads like you usually did in the jungle, which means you can be more flexible and pick up like Tabby, for instance, like I did here. Anyway, so we catch Nami, I blow her up, boom, and then I get a little bit caught off guard here. Shen ults me, I get multiple shields. I'm like, woo, people must like me today, and I'm like, okay, but I can't go in on it because I didn't have ult, sadly. My team has a little fight in mid while I'm not there. I don't get anything out of it, but oh well. So we get 2 kills, and I'm like, fine, I'll just jungle a bit more because I need the monies. Now I'm building up for primarily a Glacial Shroud at this point because I want the armor, but then I realised that I'm going to need some MR. So I want to build a Negatron cloak as well. So I'm trying to sort of build up enough money for that. So I wander over here, I get the blue buff for my fizz, I then go back. And then I buy myself a Negatron cloak so that I've got some MR, because magic damage seems to be what's hurting me most, and I've got tons of armor now. Give red to my Draven, kill some more jungle, have a little fight here. They kill off jungle and Ari without my help. I'm like, oh, okay. Then we just, like, fine, let's just take this tower, woohoo. I'm not doing a huge amount of this game, I don't feel, but not in the ganking anyway, but in team fights hopefully I'll have more impact. So wander off down here, farm this since nobody else is, and then kill my golems, kill my wraiths. Now this is one thing I particularly like about the new jungle, the fact that because the gold is increased on how much you get and the ambient gold, people don't feel inclined to steal your jungle as much. So you get it all to yourself now, pretty much, which is nice, which means you actually get money. It makes a major difference. So we'll wander around here for a bit, push, push, push. Shen keeps pushing up there, and then this is like Draven gets caught here. I'm like, okay, I can't help you there, and then he was actually whining at me in chat because I should have ulted, and it's like, no, I really shouldn't have, because it wasn't worth me using my ult to try and save you when you were caught out because of your own stupidity. And he was then whining, saying, oh, but you're not using your ult at all, and I'm like, I am, but I'm not going to use it to dive a tower against a team with that much CC like that, you know, like, and KO ult. That's just suicide. I'm not going to do that. It's a waste. I'd die and we'd probably lose the team fight. So it's just, he was just being a whingy. So we force an RE ult, and then Shen goes off, kills her. I go up here to help a little bit. Then ult, miss her. I'm like, fine, whatever. Boom, dead. Wander off. Woohoo! Kill another tower, and we should get the inhib. No, we don't. Not there anyway. Push them off. Have a little engagement. Nearly kill a couple of them. I die. Oh dear. And then we feel content with it, to be honest. And I'm like, fine. So we got quite a lot out of it in the end. We got the inhib, which is a nice bonus, but Draven's a bit stupid, and even though we came out ahead in that, he went off, farmed top, and died to KO. Yeah, his own stupidity, pretty much. But anyway, so I go back, I get myself my Iceborne Gauntlet, because I feel like being more of a bruiser would be more useful to my team than being a pure bread tank, since we've got Shen. So we go over here, we push this, we work on pushing the inhib. I try to poke them and keep them off our Draven so he can kill the inhib. We then catch off Ezreal. I start chasing him, and then my team has a little engagement here. I probably should have ulted sooner, but I didn't feel that I needed to, or I didn't see an opportune moment to use it. This is partly due to the fact that I don't actually play a huge amount of Malphite, so I'm still getting used to using the ult. It's not something I'm particularly good with, and I don't feel confident using. So, but either way, I enjoyed playing it, and I got to try out a tank jungler, which is something I've been meaning to test out in this new jungle, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, GG, well played.